fishing at West Beach today down Selsey, along with my dad and a few of his workmates. So I'm just got here, it's a bit what do you call it, quite flat at the moment. After a few smooth rounds later on. Last time I fished was last month when me and Owen fished here. We had a hectic night. We couldn't fish with 2 rods, 1 rod only, and yeah, we had what, about 25 smooth rounds. The biggest was 15.8 going to Owen. My biggest was 13.9. So that's what we're here, hopefully to have a few more hounds tonight. Quick little update, guys. Nothing at the moment, it's still quite quiet. Tide's coming up. Tide was at 20 past 9. I'm not too sure what the time is now, but I'm guessing it's coming on for it. We've been getting my dad's mate's been getting a few little taps on squid, so my guess is little squid, something like that. But yeah, I've been putting out pop-up rigs with little bits of ragworm, squid, nothing. On the other rod I've been doing crab or sand eel, nothing at the moment. It's just so yeah, I've never haven't really fished here on this like conditions really. Every time I've fished it, it's normally been quite windy and quite rough, but it's totally opposite tonight. There's no wind and it's looking mill pond, so fingers crossed we catch something. There's my first bite on the left hand rod, which is a 2-hook flapper pop-up rig. So maybe it'll be a bream or bass. But that's the first sign of fish for me. Let's see, I'll get a fish on camera and then I'll bring it in. No? Okay, well, I'll bring it in and I'll show you what the result is. So yeah, I just bring that rod in and I end up having a little bream. Tiny little bream. Absolutely lovely. Okay, slipping back. Hello there, back again. Last night wasn't a great success. It was 1 bream for me, 1 bream for my dad, and we end up having steel leg, just over £1 of ragworm. So I'm out fishing today before work. First cast was on a 2 up, 1 down, and 2 baby bass that I'll go release now. Yeah, it's flat calm out here. There's some little fish, and he's had one, only tiny though. So yeah, just release these. Perfect. So I've just had another little shoal bass. Just give you a comparison to what to the other 2. They are tiny, but I am using very tiny hooks. So lovely. Getting back, and hopefully catch a few more. With another eel. He's off. He's got with my hands. Hello there, welcome to the rig making part of the video. First of all, we're going to go with the Turk Pompey Loop rig. I'm going to start with about 1.5 foot rig body. The first thing I'm going to do will be attaching my rig, my weight, sorry. This, once you've got to that bit, once that's tied, cut the tag end off. Enough, and that's it. That's the that part of the way. And then what you want to have is power gun, some swivels, cascade swivel, some swivels, beads of your choice. My hooks are going to be short shank mustard Aberdeen 1, so what you can see in the background. So yeah, let's get cracking on. So yeah, as you've just seen, I've just put the weight on. Now it's time for the beads. Oh, I've never done this in front of a camera, so it's quite fiddly. There's one. Go with a normal swivel. These swivels specifically are size 8, so they're not big, reasonably small. I'm gonna go through. Yeah, so let's roll them. Then you want to put the other bead on. So that's So that's one bit there that we've done. So, and then we're gonna go put another bead on. We've got a little hole through there. Put the next swivel on. The next bead. So what you should end up at this precise moment is that. So after that point, you finish it off and put a swivel on the end of the main line there. So through, my personal knot is, I like using it as a blood knot. So the easiest way is I'll line it that, pinch it with the loose end. I'll go round 1, 2, 3, back through the loop, pull the tag end, so that's quite loose. Get it a little bit wet, so that's when you pull it tight, it just snugs nicely. If you can't put it with your fingers, I normally get my scissors, gets it in a little groove there, and then get a good pull so it don't come loose. Cut that tag end off. So now you end up with this bit, following down to just swivel. So now what I normally do is, now this is when the power gun comes in handy. £14. I think they're normally about £4 something in tackle shops. It's handy to have one. So yeah, here we go with tying the power gun knot. So what I normally do is cut about 6 inches off, just because I'm not really used to it yet. Obviously I'm still using quite a lot. So right. So yeah, get that, and then I'll get some on. I don't know how easy this is going to be while filming, but lay the power gun against the line, so it's like this. So it's like this. With your left hand, keep it pinched, but you also want to make a little loop. That I can't seem to do. There we go. A loop. And from here you want to get this bit here. Go around the main line once. So I've gone through it once, now you go through the whole 3, 4 times, depending on how big the knot be. So I'm gonna go around it 3 times. Once it gets to that bit, I let go, pull these 2 tight, put tight, and that my power gun knot. Cut the tag end off, and that leaves you with a nice little snug knot that you can move up and down the line if necessary. So that's what it's going to be like. Wasn't it focusing? I don't know what I was focusing, guys, sorry. Well, okay, let's hope you saw the best of it earlier on. Then you want to slide that down to where that is. You want it about an inch away from where your hook's going to be going. Slide down the first set of swivel and beads. So let's leave that. Then again, you want to tie another power gum knot to stop this from going up the line. So again, line against line, a loop around line against line, a loop around the line once, and then when you come back through the loop you've made, can't seem to grab it, and then again pull that tight. Cut the tag ends off. So after them first two power knots, you should end up with something like that. Then again, you're going to want to tie some more power gum knots. So I'll get back to you in a second with that. You've seen me do it twice, so I'm pretty sure you don't want to see me do it a third time. So yeah, I've just done that, another power gum knot there. I don't normally do one. I normally do 3 power. I don't normally do one near the end because obviously you've got the swivel there to block it. So I just let that one free slide in. So that's that one and that one. So just down to the line, tying the line now. So let's get. So when you've done all the reg body, all the power gum tying, you want to come down to the first swivel you come to, the one near the weight. Just tie some line. My choice for this one is £25 just for this swivel, and on the end of this will go your cascade swivel. So we tie that on. So that's on. So, and for the actual line itself, that will be like taking the most of the fish pressure, will be Amnesia £15 weight, clear, whatever. So the hook lengths and everything is tied on. Got the cascade swivel. What I forgot to mention is when you do connect this, the cascade swivel, make sure you tie the line from the swivel to your cascade to this little oval bit. Because if you tie it to this end, it won't work. It won't work the way it should. And then obviously you got your hook, the actual hook length I've done about 8 inches long. Then on the top hook, just the same again. Just about to tie the hooks in a second, but just normal. I'll tie the hooks on and then I'll get back to you with what it should look like. Here we are, guys. This is what it's gonna end up looking like. So it goes to the top with no paragram at the top. Goes down to the swivel, and that's what I mean by, if you never tied the Cascade swivel the right way, the hook wouldn't clip in like it is now. Then you've got the big loop down to the final, and then what I should do is when it hits the water, the imp water, the pressure of the water would push this up, ping it off, and then they're both land down to the bottom, catching fish you're targeting. I mean, I normally use this for like distance, for like dogfish. I use them for rays. I use them for near enough everything. I don't go fishing without them. It's my favourite rig to use, to be fair. For like scratching around and the odd big fish. I'll give you a little demonstration of the up and over. I'm not going to talk, I'll talk you through it, but I'm not going to make it because it's easy enough to make. And this rig itself has took me longer than it should have. Cheers. So this is the little talk through the up and over rig I like using for rays, bigger smooth hounds, the bigger type of fish. You got the little Gemini rig clip with the little flick going down about 2.5 foot down. You get to a bead, one of these slidey things, another bead, and a swivel. For the weight, I like using this Gemini Impact Shield for bigger fish because your hook slips in that little hole there between my fingers, and that's not coming out unless the water hits that, flings it up, and your hook. So your hook's in there. As it comes up, your hook slides out, and you're free running down to about 4 foot of hook length down to your hook. Obviously I haven't got a hook on this one because obviously I don't know what I'm going for when I go fishing, so I normally chuck that straight on sometimes. If I'm going for smooth hounds, I'd normally go for like a 3/0 Chinu or a 3/0 short shank. Or if I'm going for like rays, I'd go for like a 2/0 pennel, so the pennel will be like here, and then again just a 3/0 some sort of Frio hook on the end, so it'd fit nicely with like a sand eel or a mackerel, squid, bluey. But at the end, so basically when you get to it, this clip holds this line for when you're, and then that's it. And then your hook will be on there. Your hook will clip into there, and then it's all string line, all into this little clip here. So when it hits the water, it all come apart, and then your bait will be fishing about 4 foot away from your lead, which is good. So yeah.